This episode of Double Time is brought to you by Mighty Wipes, the new solution.
Mighty.
99 cents plus tax.
Extra wiping power. 99 cents plus. Double time!
Double time!
Double.
What's up, everybody? It's been about 6 weeks since we've last podcasted. I think I was in this very room last time, so that tells you how long it's been. It doesn't. Today is episode 116. We're back here. We got the usual crew plus Gavin. Gavin's the usual crew at this point, though. I think he's been in the last 3 episodes, so big shout out, Gavin. Seth's in the background lurking. We won't be hearing from him, though. And we got a lot to cover, probably, because it's been 6 weeks. So who's...
Ain't that the truth?
What's new, men? Happy summer.
Not much, really.
Well, all right. We'll see you next time on 117.
Remember to bite Mighty
Man,
Wipes.
that joke never gets old.
Right. First things first, we dropped a new song, If Looks Could Kill, out on all platforms. We made that song in like 15 days, probably, and you can tell. No.
Ugh, God, that shit sucks.
No, it's pretty fun. It's a little fun club banger that has a rap on it, a guitar solo, a beat switch. So pretty much everything you ever need in a song, it's on there. So, play that in the club. We started a new sort of like subsector of our music called DJ DV. So all of our like club associated songs are going to be under that alias. So it's Double Vision, Ryan Ray No Strikes featuring DJ DV. So if you're like, I only want Double Vision club music right now, just go to the DJ DV artist profile. There's only that one song on there right now, but in due time, you'll have a whole like fucking albums on albums. So just get ready for that. And the first one is dedicated to the city of Miami. So we're starting, all these.
We love you, Miami.
All these different mixtapes. They'll probably be like, volumes or like you know what I mean. Like they'll probably be like, you know what I mean. Like.
Well, yeah. How else are you gonna listen to it if there's no volume?
It's gonna
make sure your volume's on 10 when that song comes on. Basically, we're like, this is like the start of volume 1, so they're probably gonna be like, packages of like 10 songs like per volume. So
pack it up, bro. We get it. There's a song
like
out.
each like song on the volume is gonna be dedicated to different cities. So like this, we're starting off strong with Miami. So just like wanted to start strong off with Miami. So speaking of Miami,
it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, pretty much. So why is my computer fucking turning the fan on right now? I'm not doing that much. I you know what I mean? Anyway, so Extreme If Looks Could Kill. Big shout out to Seth also for helping with writing some of the composition stuff of that. Ryan for writing the lyrics, and then me for producing it all. And so happy summer. And it's not slowing down from there. We got a lot of shit coming your way. So just get your Mighty Wipes because there's a lot of shit coming. So just stay strapped with your Mighty Wipes. And 99 cents plus tax.
Mighty Wiping, Mighty Power.
Mighty Wiping, Mighty Power, 99 cents plus tax. What's new, boys?
Ryan, what are you up to?
I don't know. The first thing on my podcast topics thing just said that at work there was a child really like loudly crying, and then I just hear this was off in the distance, of course, but I hear it off in the distance, and then just there was a big man voice that just says, "You don't bite your brother," and that's what I have written down.
I get super angry sometimes,
so. Yeah, I know. You like to bite me sometimes, and it's usually playful, but you bit too hard, and it hurt my feelings. So I have that written down. I just thought that'd be important.
Was that on your flight to Vegas or something, or like?
No, this was at work.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was my next guess. So,
it was either on the flight or just at work.
Right.
Oh, dude, I just been having like a blast spending summer with my friends, and just kind of like enjoying what life has to offer.
Right.
Let's see. What's new with me? I got a banjo. I'm learning how to play the banjo. It's kind of awesome. Now I have a banjo. So get ready for some, banjo songs real soon.
God, you're so annoying. Guys, we've been cooking, and we have some new bangers on the way that are calling for some banjo, if you know what I mean. So, get ready for that whenever, but they're coming.
Let's just say there's been a music writing renaissance over the last month.
It sure has.
There's been like multiple media packages, a few
so much shit
what's
on the
what's
way.
line?
What?
I don't remember the line. We're gonna do like a bunch of media
Songs,
packages
videos,
and like
media packages. I don't know.
Yeah, songs, videos, and media
But
packages.
that's all you need to know. Double Vision
But
is
basically over the last
Vision is
month-
coming hot.
Basically, Double Vision is hot. Life comes at you quick, and when life comes at you quick, you write a lot of songs about it. And so, guys, we got shit on shit on shit on stinkers that are down the pipeline, getting ready to come out.
We really do.
If you know what
We
I'm.
do.
If you're picking up what I'm dropping down.
We got a lot of
So-
stinkers coming your way. Both as Double Vision, as DJ DV, as me solo. That's right, you heard it here first. It's coming, it's cooking, it's brewing.
Wow.
And Ryan, of course, this solo is continuing with new sounds and new Sonic families.
Dude, like new Sonics.
So
Dude, new Sonic families like Tails and like Knuckles. So, dude, it's just kind of gonna be like awesome. There's just a whole bunch of shit coming out the stinker.
So we got a banjo.
So basically, I got a banjo. That's a lot of my July has been spent in the kitchen cooking up some goodies. And then I also was like, man, I'm just writing so many hits. I got to take a little breather. So of course, I took a little trip to Vegas. As one does when they're like, oh, I just need a break from everything.
Right.
So it starts off strong. We're in the little check-in lane, at the hotel, because you gotta check in at the hotel, of course. Oh my god. And there's it's Vegas, so people are losing their life savings. But there's this guy. He's got like 3 massive bags and a beer bottle in one
That was
hand.
me, actually.
Oh wait, yeah, you could tell the story. Thanks, it was you. I forgot. So now that you're done interrupting me. What the fuck? But basically, we stayed at the Paris hotel. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but
No,
what?
I'm kidding. That's where Gavin and I stayed when we went like 3 years ago.
It was actually kind of nice.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was really cheap, but it was nice.
I
So
like the
was
sky room. I like the sky room.
The what?
Is that not the right hotel? Gavin, where did we stay? Didn't we stay in the sky room place?
I think so.
Well, I
Yeah.
was not familiar with the sky room. I didn't really explore.
Well. Ooh.
So yeah, we were just having a grand old time. We were chill because of course we haven't lost our house yet. But this guy with gambling.
Oh, right.
Right, Aslan does in Vegas.
Yeah.
Not that I do, because I don't support that kind of lifestyle.
Well, we'd never
but,
lose, so it doesn't
other
matter.
people do. That's true. It doesn't matter. Like I was like, I don't want to take all the money
Yeah.
from everyone.
So
I didn't really do much.
yeah.
And so yeah, he was angry though. Something was wrong with his his little check-in thing. He's like, God, there's 4 because it's a whole check-in room, of course. So I had to build up. He's like, God, there's 14 desks and only 4 fucking workers. And this was the guy in front of us. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean in front of you?
Just waiting to check in, like just in the check-in line.
Oh, you're not even in the casino yet. This is just checking into the hotel.
It's a Vegas thing. So like
No,
the
I know,
casino's
but
all there, but then there's
I
like
know,
there's-
but I
like right off the casino is a little check-in spot.
I know, but I envisioned
There's
this
one.
dude being like mad that he couldn't cash out or something. He's just trying to get to the
No,
hotel.
no, he's just trying to get a room.
Okay, right.
And so he was really angry. I was like, okay, this sets the vibe for the trip. This is gonna be awesome.
Yes. Yeah, we need
so,
to do that when we go in November.
We have to make a scene.
Yeah, we need to get really angry at people.
We have
that
to
are just
cause
doing their
problems.
jobs. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they weren't doing their jobs.
Oh,
It actually, they did take a long time, but like, we gotta get pissed. God. So yeah, that was an awesome little check-in thing. We were like, guys, we gotta start gambling. 'Cause it's so awesome. And so we're hitting the machines. I'm just kind of watching for now because I'm like, I'm not as experienced. I win a lot, but I'm not as experienced with how this shit works. So I'm kind of like following the gang around. And so I'm like, dude, I want the classic machines. So the classic machines are awesome. The ones that actually have like the spinning shit, and it's not just like a little screen that you just have to win big. So it's like, these are awesome and vintage and awesome because it's old, and it's cool because it's retro. And so I did some of those. And I was winning big. I put in $20. Guess what? I cashed out at $20.80. I was up. It's whatever. I was gonna, I was gonna invest, and then I was like, let me just keep going. I was gonna cash out and invest. Okay, yeah. I was not like 254ing it, but whatever. It's like 99 cents. And so I'm on the machine. I'm just kind of doing awesome because also I wanted to do the pull shit because like, dude, that's what you do when you gamble. You pull the shit down. You don't just press a little button and tap the screen. No, I want to go.
Yeah.
And so I was doing that as one does. Normally, I wasn't even being that wild and crazy with it because I was just kind of being awesome. And then I did it once, and then the machine breaks.
Nice. So you got all the money out of it because you just like.
And so it was like,
shit open
and then all the quarters came out. And I was like, holy shit, they still do quarters. And so the shit just keeps spinning. And it's like, call an attendant now. Like that's what the little screen says.
Now.
I'm like, I did my first machine. I put in $20, and then the thing in, and then it's spinning, and then
God.
And so then someone came over and fixed it. Oh my god, they were like, oh my god, you're so fucking strong. You broke the machine. We didn't even know that was possible.
I know.
Yeah, I flexed, and I was like, I know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh my god, you're so hot. Can I have your number? And also, here's some free money.
I hate when that happens.
I was like, dude, again? And so then, they fixed the machine. I was down to like $15. And then it was time for dinner reservations. So I was like, okay, we're down now. But dude, you have to lose money to make money. And so
you do.
And so, of course, we went to Gordon Ramsay's little burger place.
Right, you see him there.
Yeah, I was like, get me Ramsay. Tell him to come over.
Yeah. Get me Ramsay.
So yeah, he cooked me up a nice little thing.
Yeah.
And then and this is when I first learned, because I knew Vegas was lax on their drinking policies, but I didn't know like how. Well, I mean, yeah, you can like walk anywhere you want in public and drink whatever you want, and like no one says shit.
I don't know, man.
Who gives a shit?
I found out like 2 weeks ago that Arizona is more strict on alcohol than Nashville, which is like not what I thought would be the case. But
maybe it's normal, and I'm just used to Arizona.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like, because here, like there are drinks where if it has so many ounces in it, like you can't have it as one person. Like you have to be in a group of people to order it, so it's like a big drink. But like one person at our table got something that I think was like, it didn't say the liquor amount, but it was like 42 ounces of like liquid. And I was like, holy fuck. And they're like, just one straw? Like, holy fuck. Okay, cool. So that was, that was kind of awesome. Dude, it was so awesome. I love drinking. Me when I'm Noah. And so.
What the fuck? Don't nod, Gavin.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck? Oh, sorry.
And so that restaurant was kind of awesome. We had a fun little, a gay little time there. And so that night we had a little comedy show planned. And we were like, oh my god, it's gonna be so fun. And we don't know who the people are, but like we love to go to little comedy shows in Vegas because it's so awesome and cool. And so, yeah, fun little comedy show, like 5 little mini sets from comedians I haven't heard of, but they were nice and funny. And then there was one guy who I don't remember the joke, but it was something about like it was insinuating that he was a pedophile, and then he hit one of these. And so,
what the fuck?
And so it made sense in context, but I was like, damn, he hit the emote, and it was funny, and I giggled, and it was cool, and it was awesome, and I would have recorded it, but they said if you record it, then we're gonna kick you out, and I said okay. I also had the Meadows this entire time because, of course, now that's my new go-to thing for vacations, and so I got pictures and videos of everything.
Are you keeping them, or are you doing my thing?
They're my dad's.
Oh well.
And they're too big for me, so I kind of want to get my own pair that are the right size.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that's
pretty
fair. So.
Yeah, it's pretty fair. That's actually, that makes sense to me. Yeah. And so we had another cool little awesome time there. And then on the way home, because of course we had to take Ubers because it was like across a place where we couldn't walk. Because of course in Vegas, it's kind of like a walkable city, but like there's some places that are like just out. And so we had this one guy, kind of a baddie, but like just dumb as bricks. He's trying to make the small talk. And he's like, the Ferris wheel big.
What?
I don't think he said that, but like no, like the bus was like
big.
No, like the bus was like stopping, and it, you know, made the brake sound that buses make when they're old and, you know, like squeak. He was like, I've never heard the bus make that sound before. Like, okay, dude, first time on Earth. But he was fine as hell. So I was like, you can say whatever you want. I don't care. But you know, so we were making the small talk and, you know, talking about movies and shit because that's all we ever talk about. And we were like, you know, what kind of movies have you seen recently? We're saying all of our movies that we're, you know, have you seen like, you know, what's good shit? You don't know good shit that's come out recently, but you know, like, have you seen like Sinners or like, you know, actual good movies? And he's like, no, dude, I haven't seen that. And he's like, oh, there was this one good one that was like, had like songs in it. And we were like, what kind of musical are you watching? And he was like, I think it was like some animals or something. We're like, Mufasa? And he was like, yeah, the one with the singing lions. That was so good. We were like, holy shit, this guy loved Mufasa. God. And so I was like, okay, that explains a lot about why the bus make the sound. So I was like, okay, buddy, that movie's probably at your level. That's cool. That's chill. God. And so, you know, I gave him 5 stars because that guy was awesome. I loved him.
He was an Uber guy?
Yeah.
But on a bus?
No, like there was on the street, a bus was stopping, but it made a loud brake sound.
Okay. I was like,
so he was just commenting on the world around him.
Okay. Well, it's
he was just making up.
So.
That's the thing. He's like, oh, the bus make the brake sound. So that guy was awesome. Loved him. But yeah, you know, we hit some, you know, like all the big joints, all the things that the tourists go to, because that's what we do. Because I haven't been to Vegas in like 10 years. So I was like, this is kind of awesome. I love gambling. I will say, I gambled some more. I was like, I gotta lock it. I gotta lock it. I brought $100. I put in $100 into the machine, and well, I put in my original 20 with my physical machine, and then I lost it all. I'm gonna be real with you. I did lose it all. Because you have to lose big to win big.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I got $100 here. Let's just see what happens.
Right.
I will say I did cash out with $120. So I left Vegas with exactly what I came into it, which I think is a win. So you win some, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, guys, I just know I'm going to win big because I'm awesome and sexy.
What'd you play, though?
So
play machine.
I played one of the digital machines,
Gosh.
but it was a good one. It's one that I
good ones,
because it was awesome. The thing is, you got to know when to hit it.
No.
Yes. Okay, Gavin. Then we can have a competition. Whoever wins bigger gets a kiss on the lips from the loser. So and I'm telling the story.
Now we're talking. Sorry.
And so this was our last night, because we were only there for a weekend, of course. And so we had the comedy show the first night. We were like, guys, we got to do something awesome. This was also pre-planned, so I'm just kind of setting the scene for you. Okay, yeah, why don't you just check your fucking watch again while I'm telling a story? I'm done.
No.
And you just missed the most awesomest part.
No.
So, we were like, oh, this seems super awesome. A little Star Wars burlesque show called The Empire Strips Back.
Yes.
We were like, okay, I need to see some naked stormtroopers pronto. Yeah. I love naked women. And so of course we got some tickets. And so that's why I was gambling before, because we were a little early. So I was like, oh, let me just hit the slot.
Jesus.
Dude, Vegas comes at you quick. So
we're gonna have a time in November.
Boy, we had a time in November.
Yes. We should write that song when we're there.
That's the next club track. Anyway. So yeah, we go in. And then I guess there's premium seating, and then there's not premium seating, and we got the cheaper tickets, of course, because we don't like spending money. And so it's like you have to go up an elevator, and then you're like looking down on everything from the top. It's like, holy, it was not a good vibe. But then this one worker came up to us, and she was like, how many people are in your group? We were like, we got 4 of us, 4 of us. And she was like, come with me. You're coming downstairs. You're going in the premium section. We said, okay, I like the way you think. And so then we got some nice seats. We got a nice view of all the lovely ladies. It was a grand little time. Wish there was more men in it, just to like balance out the women, not because I want to look at just like in the sense because like but yeah, it was super awesome and fun, and they're actually pretty good dancers. I was watching, I was like, this kind of reminds me of going to the ballet with Zayn. So that's what I'm thinking about while I'm watching women take off their clothes. Just so I am a nice guy, and if anyone wants me, just let me know. That's unrelated. I just really respect women, so just DM me. And so it was an awesome little show, and then on the way home we stopped at the Hoover Dam, and the Hoover Dam was awesome. I was like, it's science, and the water is making electricity, and then we came home, and that was the end of it.
Wow.
And that was my little weekend in Vegas.
Gavin?
I was still finishing up my classes. I had some finals to take. Those were super fun and awesome because I love finals and they're so cool and fun and awesome. Well, I went to St. Louis. That was pretty fun and cool. It was kind of quite the adventure if you're adventuring or something. I got off of work at like 1, and then I had to drive all the way to Phoenix, which is 2 hours. So I got there early so that I could fly out, and then I got to St. Louis at like midnight, and then I took an Uber at midnight. The guy didn't talk to me at all the entire time. I was like, okay, that's okay. And it was like a 50 minute drive, I think, all the way to my hotel. Got there, hotel super sick. It had like a little, had like a whole kitchen pretty much in there, even like a cooker, and had pans and pots and stuff. And I was like, it's awesome that I'm only here for one night because
what were you doing in St. Louis?
Oh my goodness, I'm getting to that part.
That porn.
So I got up early in the morning the next day at like 6 a.m. So I got to be the first down to breakfast. They opened up breakfast at 6 a.m. I was there first, and I got like a bagel and cereal and some
get there first for cereal?
Eggs and some sausage and some stuff. I got a bunch.
Dude, they're gonna run out of Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, for real. So I was there, and then I went to church and I saw my mission president and his wife, and it was pretty cool and awesome. That's why I went to St. Louis, because I wanted.
I flew to St. Louis to go to church.
Yeah, I did. They're basically like family.
That.
They're basically like family to me. So I went to see them, and I hung out with their family all day, and that was fun. And then I left around 6, and I had a connection flight in Chicago, so I was going back to Phoenix. But I flew from St. Louis to Chicago, and then I was there, and it was like 10 at this point, and my flight was supposed to be at like 10:30, I think, but then it got delayed until midnight from Chicago to Phoenix.
Going.
There was a random grand piano that was just open. There wasn't any sign on there that said, "Don't touch this piano. Don't touch the piano." So I was like, okay. So
I'm gonna touch that piano because there's
I'm
no time to
gonna
touch
touch the piano because I want to.
I like playing the piano.
I'm gonna touch the piano. So I took a chair from a restaurant and I walked across like the big, pretty much like the hallway aisle sort of thing. Yeah, just dragging the whole chair across, and I sat there and I played piano for a little bit, and it's pretty fun.
Wow.
I had one person come
Did
up
everyone
and
clap
be like,
for you?
Wow, I really like you. I really let you play the piano nicely.
And then I played
thanks,
and then I played
awesome.
Megalovania on it, and she was like, "Holy shit, is that Sans Undertale?"
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. Anyway, so that was pretty cool and fun and epic and fun. And then I had to take another flight. So I actually got on my flight, and then it was like 1 a.m. and I got back to Phoenix at like 3 in the morning. And then I had to drive another 2 hours. So I got back at like 5 a.m. and I was like, holy frick, how am I even alive? And then I went to work at 8.
Nice.
So that was
Sounds
was awesome and cool and fun. But it was totally worth it.
Super awesome and cool.
Totally worth it. Great experience. Cheers to that, right?
Is that it? That's it.
That's literally
No, what
it.
have you been up
That's,
to?
That's all I've been doing.
Okay. I noticed you didn't talk about our big summer adventure.
No,
Well, yeah, 'cause you're not really that
I was
important.
literally leaving that for you. Because
Oh
you're
my
good.
goodness. Okay, so basically, what did I do this summer? I didn't work a job for the first time, which was pretty litty. And let's see what else I didn't do. Or I did do. Let me check the calendar because I don't have any memory anymore. Went to that wedding in Virginia, and then I did a big old freelance job. Got the biggest freelance job to date in June. It was for the Johnny Mercer Foundation songwriting camp. They hosted it at Belmont for the second year in a row, so they reached out to me and asked me to do all their photo video deliverables for the week. So they basically like flew in like 15 songwriters from around the country and world. Some people
all
were
around the
from-
globe.
literally. And
We
then
are the
they-
Strike Clan.
What the fuck? And then they put them up in Belmont housing for like the week, and then they just like literally write songs for a week, and it's pretty cool. And they're like Johnny Mercer like songwriting people, like coaches, and then there are Belmont songwriting faculty, and then everyone's like mentored, and it's awesome and cool. And then at the end of the week, there's a big showcase with everybody in it, and the families get to come, and it's fun and cool. So that
Wait, that sounds kind of fun and cool.
right? So that was pretty cool. And then drove down to South Carolina so that I could fly up to to Maine for my other cousin's wedding.
God, how many cousins do you have?
It was like an hour north of Portland, and it was sick because we all stayed in the same inn, and it was pretty much just only like my family in the entire inn. And there was like a lobster bake for the rehearsal dinner. There was like a raw bar for the cocktail hour after the reception. The reception was like right on the coast of Maine, and then there was like a whole like game warehouse like down like a pathway away for a little bit from the inn, and there was like little mini pin bowling and pool and table tennis and whatever you something else, and there was open bar the entire time, so you already know. And
I like fucking gravy.
and they had a live band, which they were actually sick, because I was like, live band, hour north of Portland, and they're a wedding band, like what the fuck. But they were actually sick, and they played some bangers, so shout out to them. And then drove down to New York, upstate New York, not the city, where I'm from. Haven't been there in like 7 years. Up to Lake George, stayed at my aunt's place, got to see them, got to hang with them for a little bit, got to see an old friend. His name is Brandon, who he had a trumpet. So I was up there, he had a trumpet. I was 4 years old. I was like, oh my god, Mom, I want a trumpet because of Brandon. She got me a trumpet because of Brandon. And then from there on, it like stemmed into the piano and then guitar, and then so it's just like, holy shit, we're back. And I also haven't seen him in 7 years, and he's been like playing around the whole like Lake George area, because he like plays guitar and sings, and he's really good. He actually is good. And I was like, hey man, like, I'm doing the whole Nashville thing now, like, let me know, like, yeah, like, hit me up. And he was like, oh yeah, I came out there, and like I went to Broadway and I like hated it. And I was like, yeah, that's like, you don't go to Broadway, like that's like the last place you want to go. So I was like, let me know when you want to actually come out, and I can like hook you up with some people if you want to, make shit happen. And so hopefully he does that.
Then he blocked me. So
Yeah, and then he was like, fuck you, you're weird, and then he blocked me. So that was like kind of weird. So
you're weird and gay. Don't
yeah.
talk to me.
So hopefully he does that. He mentioned coming out in October, so hopefully I'll see him. And then I saw Morgan, who, for the real OG listeners, like real OG, she was like a middle school friend, elementary school friend. And then I parted ways. We parted ways when I left for Arizona, but I hadn't seen her also in like 7 years. So cool to see her. She's doing well. And then I flew back to Savannah, Then the next morning flew to Arizona. And then, got to see Ryan and Zane and everybody else. And then Gavin came up for a little bit. And we had a grand old time. We cooked some new bangers for you. We're working on some new albums for you, some new film projects and media packages.
Yeah, lots of media packages for sure.
All set to release pretty damn soon. We're running very behind, but that's, what's new. That's Double Vision. But we'll get it done. But yeah, October, look out. I'm gonna say it now, because fucking I don't care. Actually, like November, look out. Actually, at this rate, fucking January, look out.
What's happening in October? I don't even know this shit.
Actually, December 26th.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we say November now, then look forward to it in like 2028.
Yeah. No, but for real, we are dropping shit this winter, so get ready. And then Gavin and I had the ultimate week adventure in Lake Powell. Gavin, feel free to chime in, but I went with, so basically Gavin and his family, they have an ordeal where they can go up to Lake Powell, every summer. And I got a spot 4 years ago, and I got a spot again this year, and it was very much needed. The year I went, they got a B&B because the lake level was too low, which was still sick. But this year we got a houseboat, so it was like the real deal. So literally on the lake for a week. All you can eat. We had way too much shit to eat. I gained all my weight back, which was great. Feeling like my old self again.
Fat.
Yeah, now I'm fat again, so that's awesome. Because I was really fat before, so I just wanted to gain that back. So now I'm like really fat again. So, but yeah, lots of good rest and good times and jet skis and surfing and yeah, best week of the year.
Wow, fuck me, I guess.
Yep. And then delayed my time in Arizona for a little bit. Because it was just like too quick of a turnaround to like fly back to Savannah the next day. So had the weekend to spend with the boys, cooked up even some more shit, and then flew from Phoenix back to Savannah, and now I'm here. And then so I flew back last Sunday, and then the next day my official position as the National Digital Marketing Representative for Grammy U started. So we're back in the Grammy U game. Big year ahead. Yeah. Let's just say September is going to be big. End of September is going to be big. Can't say much more than that. But what I can say is that Gavin will be joining Ryan and I for the Latin Grammys in Las Vegas in the middle of November. So look forward to that.
I can't get enough of Vegas.
We're going back. We got to win more
We
money.
gotta do that thing in Gaia.
So
Can't wait to gamble.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I need to gamble again. I'm getting the itch.
Oh yeah, hotels are booked. Waiting on flights because I got a new credit card leak. And then my mom's birthday is the day this comes out, Wednesday the 6th, and then tomorrow, the day this comes out, the 7th, I will be driving back to Nashville early as hell so that I can have the afternoon to like recuperate and like get shit settled, because the next day at like 6 a.m. I'm flying to San Diego for the weekend so I can do a documentary with Noah. So we're back in the fucking go mode here.
We're back in the fucking.
We're back in the grind set fucking. So, and then I get back on a Sunday, and then the next day, the Monday, the 11th. So a week from right now, TT starts. Which, if you remember last year's recap, it's awesome, but it's a lot of energy because holy shit. And then classes start. And then the next week after classes start, we're going to Miami. So
hey, we can't get enough of these places we've already been to.
I have quite the month here. So yeah, it's gonna be, we're just getting right back into shit. Strikes Media is gonna launch this month, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, that'll include, I've said this before, but a whole booking system, like media packages literally for you to choose from. Contracts, the whole legit shebang. We're making the media production agency, so just get ready. It's gonna launch this month. And then, yeah, just trying to survive once I'm back. But Miami's gonna be sick. I should probably say, wow, we're going to Miami. We're celebrating Adina's birthday. Thanks, Adina.
Happy birthday, Adina.
Adina's the Florida rep for GU last year and again this year. She's coming back, so happy to have her back. And she was like, she mentioned like the birthday in Miami thing, and we were like, we'll really do it if, like, we will be there. And then that was like close to a year ago now, and now we're actually gonna be there. So big shout out to her for having us. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the weekend. Also, Shitty Eats is on fire right now. We cranked so many this summer, so we have like 15 in the chamber. So we have some really fun items. I got tequila hot sauce here in South Carolina, and it was actually really fucking good. So we got some banger items. We did some on the lake. We did some at Ryan's house. So just, head on over to @DoubleVisionPlus on TikTok if you're not already there, and tune into Shitty Eats, because that's all we post. So besides that, that's kind of the gist. Oh, also, New York City vlog from April is coming out this week, and also at the end of the month, I will be uploading a video talking about my YouTube channel turning 10, because my YouTube channel turns 10 on the 31st.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yippee. That's really old.
So, yep, we're getting old. We're reaching Unk status, but Unks are going to Miami, so you can't stop us. Oh, can we go to Unks in Miami? Can we go to the designer district again?
Okay. No.
Fuck.
I want my Wagyu meatballs again.
Yeah, let's not go there again though. I've been sending you shit, TikToks. I have a whole.
Yeah, I know.
list.
You've been sending me shit that says, let's move to Miami and drop everything.
Yes.
We went there one fucking time.
Yeah, that's all you need. After this weekend, after the weekend coming up, you're gonna be saying, let's sign the lease. Let's sign the lease. We got to do this.
Yeah, I'll get in one Uber and I'll say, now I remember why I'd never want to come here again.
You loved Miami, don't even.
I love Miami, guys. I'm just.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But excited to be back in Nashville for sure. Excited to go to San Diego with Noah. I miss Noah. Excited to do TT again, meet all the new students, meet my new fam, because I haven't gone to anything, because I'm missing I missed fam reveal, so I don't even know really who's in my fam. Haven't met them yet, and I'm missing the first day of training, so I'm just behind here.
Wow.
But, and then Grammy
family is forever.
Grammy U. So, big year, and it's also the 20th year of the anniversary, so we got that whole thing going on. So it's a big year.
It's a big year.
Guys, if you didn't hear before, it's a big fucking year. Double Vision's dropping an album, Grammy U's on fucking fire, Belmont's on fire, and we're going to Miami. So that's really the three that you need.
We're going to Miami, and we're going to LA, and we're going to Vegas, and
we're going to Austin, and we're going to New York, and we're going to
and we're going to Spain,
and we're going to Europe in like a year. So like,
and we're going to.
No, we're not going to London.
We're going to Russia.
Yeah, we're going to Russia.
To,
Russia summer 26.
North Korea winter 2025.
Gosh.
Album rollout in North Korea.
What the fuck? Yeah, we won't know when it drops.
It might drop.
So. Anyway. And the war is over with my fucking real ID, so now I can
and the
fucking...
war is over.
Crazy.
Yeah. You heard it here first, you guys. No more war.
Sorry. The war is over with my ID. I have my ID now, so holy hell. I'm not getting grilled every time I try to get on a plane.
Both sides.
Yeah. So passports next, so we can make Euro Summer happen next year, and Aruba and Costa Rica and wherever the fuck we want. So with that being said, thanks for watching episode 116 of Double Time. We'll see you on the next episode. It's been Ryan Rand and Noah Strikes and the Band Double Vision special guest Gavin, and we'll see you hopefully not in 6 weeks, hopefully sooner, on everyone's favorite podcast, Double Time.